We have Atlanta-based influencer Fly Guy DC here this morning to talk about his 4th annual Mother's Day soiree. Good to have you here.
Yes.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Why do you do this?
Because I grew up in a single home, mother, oldest of 5, and it's just always good to give back. So I always told myself that when I get to the point that I can, I will.
That is awesome.
That's great.
So for people who haven't heard of this, what is this?
So it's a day of so many mom-activities. A lot of luxury pampering. The moms don't have to worry about anything. They can leave their purses at home, and it's almost 8 hours of fantastic entertainment, fun, pampering, and so much more.
That's amazing. And you're doing this for 50 moms. This is a shot of, I guess, maybe last year's celebration.
Yes.
You can see how beautiful it looks there. You have filled 40 of those spots, but you held 10 for viewers of Atlanta News First. So anybody that's watching right now who still would like to nominate their mom, there's an opportunity.
Absolutely right. There is an opportunity. The link is in my bio on my Instagram. And all you have to do is fill out the submission form, and we will get to you before the end of the day.
Okay, end of the day. All right. You heard it here first. Now, last year, there were over 400 single moms nominated for this experience. You chose 30 of them.
Absolutely.
So what are you looking for?
So the story is what catches us the most when it comes to the moms. But it's a variety of everything. We try to make it fair and pick through all age ranges.
Yeah.
So we're looking for everything, to be completely honest. So no one will not be picked if your story is good enough.
And you have been able to get a lot of sponsors to help you make this happen.
Absolutely right. Every year I've had sponsors, and this year some of my sponsors, Great House Trial Law, Nouveau Bar and Grill, New Mogul Enterprises, R&B and Things, Atlas Spine and Rehab, just to name a few. And I haven't had to come out of pocket the last 3 years, which is incredible.
That is amazing. It seems like everybody's on board with what you're trying to do here.
Absolutely.
How many submissions have you received this year?
Oh man, so before today we were at over 600 submissions.
Whoa,
and I had
man.
to take them down. Submissions was only up for 2 days, less than 72 hours. And I had to take them down just because it was so many submissions.
Wow.
Let's talk about moms, though. Talk about your mom. You said she was a single mom. She raised you and your siblings. What is it about moms that make them just so special?
It's everything. It's the loving, the caring, the communication, the loyalty, the honesty, and just moms in general. Like, the world wouldn't be what it is today without moms.
Yeah, and it seems like you guys really do it up. Because sometimes these events, you kind of show up and you're like, all right, what's going on here? This was like a stunning event. You guys got to hear glowing reviews from the people who've been before.
Absolutely right. I try to make sure the experience is something like they've never received before and a day that they'll never forget. So from the jump when they're dropped off at 10 a.m. and they have transportation the whole day, like I just make sure it's a day full of surprises outside of what they're already doing. There's so many surprises inside of the day.
So if somebody goes onto your website, they see the link to submit. Again, we mentioned there are 10 slots specifically for viewers right now.
Yep.
What should they put into their submission?
Just be completely honest. That's the most important thing, being completely honest, and just fill out the questionnaire. The questionnaire has questions like, who are you nominating? Why are you nominating them? How old are they? How many children do they have? And then just tell us their story.
Okay, and then last one for you real quick. Just how long do people have to do this today? When are you cutting this off?
We will cut off the submissions probably by 3 p.m. I'll close the nomination portal just because I don't want to have to go through another 600 submissions.
Right.
For having it open so long.
2 days, 600 submissions. People, you got to get on that right now. Okay.
Fly Guy DC, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you all.
Thanks for doing this for all the moms. This is amazing.
Yeah, registrations are open right now for our Peachtree TV viewers. So go to our website for that link, and we'll be right back.
A wonderful idea, especially if you don't have a Mother's Day plan in place just yet. This is a great way to appreciate mom, to pamper mom, and who doesn't want to make their mom feel special on a weekend like Mother's Day? All right, this is in case you missed it, so we want to get you caught up on some of the stories that are making headlines. And this one we first broke to you just yesterday, a break in a 23-year-long cold case. The Clark County Sheriff's Office has shared a picture of a man accused of killing a first-year UGA law student 23 years ago. Investigators say Edric Faust killed Tara Baker in 2001 and then set her apartment on fire to cover up the death. Now, Faust faces several charges, including murder, arson, and aggravated sodomy. I'm going to show you. There we go. That was him in court. As you can see, this is the man accused of killing the 2001 cold case, now hopefully reopened and on its way to being solved. Tara Baker, Edric Faust, will continue to face these charges, and we will of course bring you any developments that come out of this, both on air and online. All right, and happening today, some Georgia lawmakers will meet under the Gold Dome. They're continuing to investigate ongoing problems at the Fulton County Jail. Atlanta News First reporter Rebecca Schramm is at the state capitol, where senators are hoping to now hear from the public about all of this.
The panel has already heard from Fulton County Sheriff Pat Labatt at least a couple of times. This is a Senate subcommittee that has a goal of trying to understand why there are so many issues at the Fulton County Jail. We have reported on this. The jail is under investigation by the U.S. Department of Justice already, and now this. For years, we've reported extensively on poor conditions and multiple inmate deaths. Some blame a lack of funding. Others point to a slow-moving court system, which forces inmates to wait in jail for a court date way longer than they should. Last night, there was a public forum for the Democratic candidates running for sheriff in the primary election May 21st. Sheriff Labatt was not there, even though he is running for re-election, but the 4 people running against him were there. Here's just a small sampling of what they said.
I'm appalled about the atrocities that have happened.
We have to increase the amount of people working inside of the jail.
Making sure that we have a competent workforce.
But I am concerned about their well-being.
The subcommittee hearing gets underway at 9 o'clock this morning. We will have updates for you throughout the day. At the state capitol, Rebecca Schramm, Atlanta News First.
Now, speaking of Fulton County, District Attorney Fani Willis is up against yet another effort to get her removed from the Georgia election interference case. It's because of her admitted relationship with former prosecutor Nathan Wade. Fulton County Judge Scott McAfee says while this appeals process plays out, the work will continue on this case as it moves full steam ahead.
And the appeals process could delay the trial here in Fulton County into 2025. I'm political reporter Doug Reardon outside the Fulton County Courthouse. The length of the delay to the case really depends on a few things. For one, when the appeals court actually decides to hear the case. They have a term going on right now, then another that goes from August to November. The next term starts in December and finishes in 2025. The judge overseeing the Fulton County case here has said that work will continue while this appeals process plays out. But the appeals court could issue a ruling temporarily halting the case until the appeal is over. It's what's known as a stay. Defendants are asking for Willis to be removed from the case over her relationship with a top prosecutor.
And we want to make sure that you have a chance to reserve your ticket for this beautiful St. Jude Dream Home in Cumming, Georgia. If you haven't heard about it yet, this is a chance. You can give back to the community and help St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and their mission to end childhood cancer by buying a ticket and helping us raise $2 million. All of that going to the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and their mission. And again, you put yourself in a spot to win this dream home about 20 to 30 minutes away from Atlanta. It's a beautiful location, a fantastic neighborhood, and it's not just the dream home that you could win.
The rules of the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway pretty clear. Reserve your ticket for your chance to win a brand new dream home. This is sponsored by the Providence Group. This home valued at $675,000. There are other prizes you could win, too, if you get your ticket on the very first day. If you reserve your ticket on Thursday, May 16th, you have an opportunity to win additional prizes. You're eligible to win a $2,500 Target gift card. This is courtesy of Cheryl Leon of Newcastle Realty. Or how about relaxing after a long day of work in your very own ultra premium hot tub. You could win this beauty from the Michael Phelps Legend Series. It's from Master Spas and Atlantis Farm Leisure. It is worth more than $20,000. Here's another amazing prize. How about a $10,000 gift certificate to Woodstock Furniture and Mattress Outlet? That would be nice too. Here's the very best part. You can actually win all of the amazing prizes and the dream home too. So reserve your tickets early. And remember, each sale helps St. Jude Children's Research Hospital finding cures, saving children.
And there's that QR code for you, as well as the link, atlantanewsfirst.com/dreamhome, where you can not only get more information about this fantastic opportunity, but also that is where you will want to go on May 16th to reserve your ticket. May 16th. Make sure you write that down in your phone, set an alarm. We are less than a week away at this point, and it is a fantastic opportunity, again, to give back and put some luck in your own pocket as a possible winner for this beautiful dream home incoming. All right, thank you for joining me here at the First Alert Desk for this installment of In Case You Missed It. We will continue to monitor all of the top stories and developments here in Metro Atlanta and bring you the latest. I did just want to leave you with a look of Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Weather where you are is up next. First Alert meteorologist Ella Dorsey will be joining us to talk to you about what you can expect from this weekend and some of what we've been following throughout this week. So make sure you tune in.